What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Today, lesson plan for today. We're gonna talk about the ego. So I'm on the train, right? I took the train to handle some business. Had to send in some paperwork. When I come back, I see a lady with like somewhat of a disfigured face. She has, and also she had facial hair. She wasn't, like trans or like lesbian or whatever. She just had, some women just have facial hair. So she was going to the little, what they call people that deal with your skin. She had an appointment at the little the skin doctor, right? And I had commented on her skin complexion. Mind you, I noticed all the other stuff, but when you see beauty, you give credit to it. So I was like, you got a nice complexion. She was about my complexion. She was like, thank you. She smiled. I said, oh, and you got a nice smile. She said, thank you. Whole time there's a dude sitting right here. And then she's sitting right here. Kind of like on the little, we weren't in the train yet. We were in the train terminal. We were just waiting for the train. So we sitting down, boom. The dude, I'm talking to a lady, and I said, Miss, I got a question for you, right? An art question. I said, I got an artistic question for you because I needed to develop an outer perspective other than my own for my own art. So I'm trying to gain knowledge, right? Dude, out of nowhere, yo, B, yo, you see me talking to Shorty. Yo, these niggas rude. Something. Mind you, his energy is like way up here for no reason. Probably 40 something years old, 50, right? Because he was trying to low-key go smack on girl, right? And hold on. Miss, I really like your outfit.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make some heart copies.
Oh, he actually works here. Yeah. But no, it's all good. It's all good. I just have a pleasant voice. Yo, we'll talk after. So after he pull up, right? I'm just looking. And he said, yo, you see me talking to Shorty, right? Whole time I'm not saying nothing. I'm just taking in energy. She go and interject. And she says, she says, I can talk to both of you. And I'm looking, and I'm thinking in my mind, so you basically telling me that a 40-something-year-old woman don't have autonomy over herself? So then he say, oh yeah, these niggas disrespectful. He said, I'm a man of respect. But the whole time he's not looking at me. When someone's insecure and they saying stuff, they will not give you eye contact. Because if you that turned up with that type of energy, I'm gonna look at you in your face. You feel me? So the whole time God said, your ego, mind you, I'm 5'7". I'm not the tallest man, I'm not the strongest man, I'm 5'7". But God told me, and I also already know, that within your spirit, that's where the strength comes from. It's inside of you. He said, your spirit is big. A lot of these dudes got small spirits. You know what I'm saying? Size does not always matter. You get what I'm saying? Maybe he got a small dick. Who knows? I don't know. But what I'm saying is this: the energy within him was so turned the fuck up. Because whole time I'm looking at the lady. She looking at me. She and I smile together, and she peeping the vibes. And then he get up and he said, man, all right, fuck it. He jump on the train. The other train, because we going southbound, he going northbound. So the thing about it is when a man loses a war, he'll always throw in the towel and bounce because he can't admit that he lost. Because his ego, first of all, Shorty was sitting on my side. When women sit on the side of a man, that's comfort. I'm comfortable on your side, not his side. So he over here, whole time, he is looking backwards like this to talk. So if you try and go smack, because that's really what it was. He was basically saying, I'm trying to talk to Shorty, and you're interjecting, and you're making it difficult. So if you try and go smack at someone, Why didn't you sit where I sat at? If I'm going to go talk to a young lady, I'm going to make it intimate. Why are you sitting on the other side with your book bag on my side and Shorty right here, and you talking about, because what it was that he wasn't fully confident within himself, and also to go smack at her because her face was somewhat disfigured. Because she had an eye issue, she had a nose scar, maybe she got bit by an animal or something, I don't know. But it's like, if you're not confident about who you're talking to, and within yourself, then you shouldn't talk to anyone. Because he probably just wanted to dick it down, which is fine. But it's like, the comfort was already, she already gave me the bag. She already gave me the essence. So it's like, after he left, she started smiling. And I was like, he doing the most. I said, he gotta be from New York. No offense to New Yorkers, but that bravado shit, that don't work. It doesn't, it might have worked back in the day, but that whole, that DMX bark, it don't, we done with that. It's 2026. And he's old, so he an iPhone 2. He doesn't have, he an old version. He hasn't upgraded his he ain't updated his cloud. You know what I'm saying? He ain't update his iPhone system. So he's still back with 2G. He got 3G right now. He don't even know how to act. Anyways, I want to say that to say this. Within life, the one thing that you need to build within yourself is confidence, self-confidence. Self-confidence and love for thyself, but also for others. Because the whole time, I respected his energy. He was doing the most. I ain't say nothing. All I did was taking what he was saying, look at her, taking information, and log it for my book because I'm a writer. So I ain't even say, I actually wanted him to talk more. I'm like, yo, keep talking. Because I'm gonna feed this in to what I got to write on. Because it's everything I'm writing about is real talk, real information. It's legit. Get what I'm saying? So with that being said, I asked myself, because mind you, like I said, I'm 5'7". I'm not the tallest, not the biggest. But why are men naturally intimidated by me? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Because God has placed his energy within me. So now I'm bigger than others that are physically bigger than me. You know, the spirit come before the flesh. So I just want to say that to you all out there, women and men. It don't matter. It's not a gender thing. It's an energy thing. If those around you, like for instance, you ever notice that, you know, like in elementary school, middle school, when a pretty girl come to school, the big ugly girl want to fight her because the big ugly girl can't get no men. She can't get no boyfriends. But the pretty girl can get every boyfriend, even those that she don't want. So what the big girl do? She want to go hit her in the face so she can alter the woman's beauty. But if you're beautiful, it don't matter what happens to you. You will always be beauty. Always. You will always have natural beauty. So yeah, I just want to put that out there. Now we're at an all-time low of confidence with the social media, with all that, with the internal, with depression, all of it, with lack of belief in God. All of it comes together as one. It's all connected. If you do not have natural self-confidence, you need to find out how to get it. Find God. Seek him. Because it don't matter what you look like. Like I said, she had a disfigured face and she was still beautiful. She had a nice body too, but it wasn't the best, but she was beautiful altogether. You know, beyond her issue. And with that being said, I just want others to know confidence is not in the physical. The physical does matter, but the physical will eventually die off. I could be the prettiest. Eventually I will age. I probably will get fat. Who knows what my genetics will do to me. But you have to know that the physical is only part of the game. The rest is within. So I'm gonna leave it there for y'all. Let y'all think about that. And for y'all, all y'all bark dudes, and it's not a New York thing, like I said. There's dudes, y'all know the dude that I'll be talking about, the Alabama dude. He do the same thing, it's just Southern. This is not national, this is an earthly thing. There are people on this planet that are naturally insecure. It's over. It's over. So if you do not relate to that gang of people, then try your hardest to disconnect and disassociate and find those that are innately confident and that will feed your story, that will feed um, your reality, that will feed a better future for you. Get me? So this is what I have to say. Enjoy yourself, love yourself, um, and find true peace within. And know that God made you beautiful, then you are beautiful, and keep that energy going and give him the glory. Talk to y'all soon. Oh, lastly, he made all of us beautiful in our own special, unique way. So don't never try to compare yourself. Always don't, not to say don't compliment others, but also, quick side note about compliments. So there was a young lady when I was walking to, get my paperwork in, and I was near Georgia State. I was like downtown Atlanta, and she was kind of chubby. She was kind of big, and I said, "Miss, I like your pajamas." She had some like SpongeBob pajamas, and she looked at me, gave me a stank face, right? And then I said, "I like your complexion," because she was a bit darker. And what she said, she just gave me this look, and I'm like this stank look. And God told me in that moment, He said, if those that aren't confident with themselves, you can compliment them, and they can take that compliment and perceive it as an insult because they never got that. They never got that vibe. They never got that love, that joy, that genuine assertiveness that they are valued and beautiful. He said, fall back, go home. And then the New York dude, that's what, so it all transpired in probably the same 10, 20, 30 minutes. But it was all to teach me about perception and reality of life. So, anywho, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.